Ever find yourself head over heels before you truly know them, only to wind up with a love that's one-sided? It's a common trap for anxiously attached women, but it doesn't have to be your story. Discover the 5 stages of courting that will empower you to slow down, choose wisely, and have them pursuing you with the consistency and depth you've been dreaming of. Let's turn the tables and take control of your love story together. If you're like the majority of my clients, you too will relate. Falling in love with someone who seems so invested at the beginning just to realize that he's not ready to take the relationship to the next level when you are. This is really painful and also aggravating because just when you start giving your heart to someone, they start pulling away. It feels like you are rejected and not quite the chosen one. We want to be chosen. We all crave that. You may wonder, why can't he be into me just as much as I'm into him? Well, stay with me so you can apply courting strategies that will put you in the driver's seat. But first, I want you to remember that feeling like you're not the chosen one is just your old trauma script talking and making these meanings. That's a topic for another time, but for now, I want to give you a bit of hard love. Let me first say that I can get angry at him for you because I too experience similar situations. It makes sense that you feel betrayed and abandoned. After he behaved in the ways that made you feel so connected and close to him, just to feel like you are on a deserted island hoping he will bring back the same kind of enthusiasm for you and the relationship. It's like if you don't pursue him, nothing will happen. But what matters here is that you take the responsibility for your situation. If you're like me and many of the women I met, we fall in love before we know that this person deserves our love. We don't take our time to see if this person is ready for the kind of relationship we want. Let me illustrate this. Think about it. Would you sell an expensive piece of jewelry, a house, or even a piece of furniture before someone gives you money for it? So why is it okay to fall in love just because he's charming and you had a great time together for the first few weeks? And let me tell you, a lot of us give our hearts freely before realizing someone can appreciate our love. Pay attention now, because what I say next can change the way you date forever. In my videos, I talk about how valuing yourself is the only way to attract a partner that reciprocates the level of commitment and love that you deserve. But for now, I want to say something about how you can make sure that you don't give your heart freely to the first cute human that comes along. So you can create and maintain magnetic attraction and build powerful emotional bond with someone. Usually when you fall in love too soon, you wind up being the one who pushes the relationship forward. It's exhausting and you wind up feeling like a relationship wouldn't exist if it wasn't for your efforts. How would you ever know if he's really into you in the way you crave him to be? If you're an over-functioning love seeker, a high-achieving woman with elements of an anxious attachment, you most likely never allow your partner the space to show you how invested he is. As a result, you wind up in a situationship or a dead-end relationship that goes nowhere, not in the direction you want. Your partner is reluctant to make further moves while saying that he loves you, but he's not ready for a commitment. Let's end this cycle. You don't have to do this anymore. The key to escaping this anxious avoidant trap is following the 5 stages of courting. I prescribe this specifically to my anxiously attached clients, but it is also good for those that have avoidant tendencies. I will tell you exactly how to conceptualize these strategies so you know exactly what to expect and how to engage with men. I tailored this specifically for women who want soulful love and commitment. If you want both excitement and security, then you should definitely pay attention. Why is it important to follow the stages? Well, for those who are secure, they do this naturally. They don't attach too quickly to a partner that is not ready for a real relationship. But for the rest of us, we have to unlearn the trauma scripts that helped us survive at some point. but that don't serve us when we want to expand our experience. In this case, it's about secure, soulful relationship and deep emotional connection. Went through this myself, studied attachment trauma in depth, and created the Secure Love Creator program that can help you heal attachment trauma that causes you to struggle in romantic relationships. The part of the program is focused on effective strategies of courting, specific to women with anxious attachment who want commitment, deep love, and connection. I identified the stages of courting that can guide you through dating and relationships. If you want to change how you date and feel empowered instead of at mercy of good luck, listen till the end. So the stages will allow us to learn different ways of operating. You've operated on the neural scripts based on survival strategies, and if you want soulful love, you simply can't operate like that anymore. Don't worry, I won't take your survival skills. They served you well. We are just adding more to your bag of tools. How does it look when you operate from a place of being confident and knowing your value? You would most likely feel totally okay expressing your desires and needs. Men often do this well, but they teach us that we need to be quiet and not be a burden in most cultures. Thus, you deep down feel like you need to prove yourself worthy of love. Naturally, you may feel timid and afraid to express your desires and needs. In my program, I teach you how to communicate your needs and boundaries based on the courting stages. If you're the one who is prone to falling in love too quickly, the next one is for you. Another reason for following the courting stages is to slow down the attachment process instead of falling in love and allowing a man to corral you into exclusivity without meeting your needs. That's a trap, ladies. Don't do it. Wait till I tell you exactly how to go through the courting stages so you never have to feel like you have to convince someone to commit to you. Finally, it's essential to slow down and follow the courting stages so you can learn more about yourself, your needs, and the kind of partner you want. You can experience and integrate your emotions and intellect in making decisions in your romantic love. You will take your time to discern who's right for you instead of just falling for someone who makes you feel excited. Are you ready to finally feel like you are not just jumping off a cliff and holding your fingers crossed when diving into the dating pool? Imagine knowing how to navigate these waters. It's actually a good comparison. It's a bit like swimming to a nearby island. I can tell you where to swim, where you may encounter a dangerous current, and how to avoid being pulled by it. Your swimming will be much easier than someone who's jumping in without that information. So listen up. Here is the guide that will help you swim with confidence. So here are the 5 courting stages that you can use as a guide. I teach this to my clients and students. I organized it based on the level of intimacy you can expect at each stage. The earlier stages are more casual with less expectations. I named these stages based on the overall mood you can nurture. It will actually help you understand what expectations you can have from potential partners. So the first stage I call flirting. The mood here is supposed to be playful and joyful. You should just casually get to know people without expecting anything from them. Enjoy and observe how they court you. You can flirt with just about anyone you meet. It's basically being kind, joking with people, giving them compliments. You can do this online or in person. For instance, a great example is saying something like, "Love the hat you're wearing," or you can show gratitude for his actions. "Thank you for choosing this restaurant. I had a great time." This is an excellent opportunity to take the time and get to know men you're seeing. How do they treat you? What do they stir in you? It's time to get to know yourself a bit better. Although you don't expect anything at this stage, you can still express your needs, boundaries, and desires. Men need a bit of input into how you like to be courted. You will be more playful with your communication and basically just see how they respond to that. This will tell you if they can make it to the next level of courting. The next level is friending. The level of intimacy can be compared to friendships. You want to get to know fewer people more deeply. You want to understand who they are so you can decide if you actually want to date them. If they're basically decent people, give them a chance. Remember, you are usually biased and may misunderstand some people. At this stage, you can expect him to pursue you. Keep in mind, he may be seeing other people and so should you. You can express your disappointments, but without much expectations. He still doesn't owe you anything. Listen up to avoid one major mistake women make in the next stage. Dating. Remember, dating isn't a relationship. You are not exclusive yet. Enjoy this time and determine how it feels to be with each one you are seeing. Follow the wisdom of your emotional intelligence to make your choices. Keep narrowing it down. This time is great to figure out what works and what doesn't work for you. Stay in this period a little longer. It can be beautiful. You will do things together, perhaps go for day trips, picnics. This is usually the time when he will try to make your relationship exclusive. Many women fall into this trap. Don't. This is the time for you to prolong it just a bit more until you know that all your needs are going to be met in a relationship. Of course, his too. You want a man who is thrilled to be with you. You want to know if you are good for him as well. You are entitled to consistency and his effort here. Your communication skills are essential, and you can download my captivating communication scripts that will help you communicate your needs and desires to see him more. It's down below in the description. You can express your expectations, but you can also add a bit of vulnerability if he's a nice guy, depending on the level of emotional closeness with him. Ready for the next one of the favorite stages. The next stage is what we call a real relationship. It will become clear to you who that one lucky guy is, who gets your full attention. Take some time to get to know him. You are still not giving your heart away. You will enjoy good times together, but there will be some challenging times too. In the right relationship, you will feel safe to express your disagreements, and when you argue, you will learn more about each other. Good disagreements bring you closer. What can you expect at this stage? Wait to hear how surprised I was and didn't expect this level of dedication, but I'm telling you now. You are his priority. He will drop everything to be at your side when something happens. Like when I had a minor car accident, my husband, who was my boyfriend back then, dropped everything to be by my side, although I technically didn't need him. I was okay and I had access to the services that would help me with my car. I was surprised and I didn't expect this, but I want you to know that this is exactly what you should expect. Also, when you argue, he's eager to resolve the issues and make the relationship work so that you both are happy. This doesn't mean he's a bootlicker. That's just a turnoff. He stands up to you when you are unreasonable. We all can be. Your communication can be even more open in terms of vulnerability. You can express your expectations without fear that you will be rejected. You can show him how impactful his actions can be. Men love it. You are helping them be a better man and they adore you for it. You will know he's right for you when your love and security grow. No emotional roller coasters. Ups and downs in the relationship will be addressed and resolved, resulting in increased intimacy and deeper understanding of each other. You're supposed to be able to enjoy each other's company even in ordinary circumstances and not only when on vacation or some fun times. We are talking about falling asleep on the couch, Sunday mornings with fuzzy slippers and messed up hair, and you two just enjoy coffee together. You're gradually moving towards the next stage. Commitment is the final stage when you know you two want to be together for life or whatever you two define is an adequate period of time. I'm wired for forever personally. Communication becomes even more profound. You gain more understanding of your partner and vice versa. You want to make sure that he understands that he can be himself too. You embrace the new identity, secure love creator, the queen of hearts, a woman who knows her value and power of her love and time. In other words, your love and time you share with someone are the most precious gifts. You know you are loved even when your partner is not around. You also know that there are so many men that would be stoked to be with you while you dedicated yourself to this one you mindfully choose. When you are so confident, he feels so proud. He knows that you know that there are so many men that would like to be with you, but you chose him. This gratitude and pride goes both ways, of course. How beautiful it is to know that someone prioritizes us, and you're absolutely precious and worthy of this kind of love. This kind of transformation has a profound effect on you and even your future generations. In this stage, of course, you can expect you two are building a future together, planning for family, financial future, planning on buying a home, all what families do. If you date smartly and follow the first 4 stages correctly at least 60% of the time, you too can achieve this and enjoy the security, joy, and excitement of what a real relationship provides. If you find yourself constantly repeating the same patterns of emotional ups and downs with avoidant men who give you inconsistent attention, it's understandable to feel helpless and frustrated. In this video, I reveal how you can implement mindfulness specifically in relationships so you can feel more empowered and build a magnetic connection with a relationship-ready man eager to get your heart.